welcome back to Final Fantasy Type-0. Last time we completed the last mission. Kind of seeming like a throwaway mission. Also, I've turned up the mic a little bit, so hopefully this episode you should be able to hear my commentary a little better. It should be a little louder in comparison to the game audio. I just noticed it seemed like the previous episodes, my commentary was a little too quiet. And it seems like it's worse sometimes than others, depending on what's going on in the background of the game. Like this room playing the poster Final Fantasy music. It's really loud, and you can hardly hear me over it. Yeah, the prelude, right? That's what the name of this music is called, prelude? I believe so. Well, it's like the main Final Fantasy theme. The quote-unquote main Final Fantasy theme. What is that called? I'm not even sure what that's officially called. You know what I'm talking about, the one that goes da na 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 na. I don't think that theme was played any during the whole 13 trilogy. It wasn't played in 10 either. Excuse me. Yeah, it wasn't played in 10 either. So I don't think it was played in 10-2 as well. And then 12, you heard it during the title screen. I'm not sure if it played in the end credits for 12, but I kind of liked how in like Final Fantasy 7, 8, 9, for example, they put it in the end credits. Anyway, what's going on here? Isn't Lord Zuyu a vermilion bird of the sea, you know? On our side, Kupo? Then how in Orient's could he demolish Turborath like that? It's unthinkable, Kupo. Yeah, I don't want to fight one of them. My blood boils just thinking about all the poor Dominion citizens forced to suffer under the Imperial occupation. They can take our land, but we'll snatch it right back. It's that simple. As Adjective Cadets, we must fight for the sake of the Dominion and her people, even at the risk of our own lives. We have every intention of continuing our reclamation campaigns until we have recaptured every square inch of Dominion territory that was stolen from us. So Class 0 Mughal was saying that we're probably not a high enough level to do the next mission. I wonder, it's probably best just to stick with the three characters in this game and just stick with them. Like Ace, Machina, and Rem. Just stick with those three characters and play as them the whole game, and just make sure to level them up so you can get through the whole game with them. It's probably the way to go about it, if you don't want to have to, get grindy. After seeing the tragedy at Togareth, I finally understand just how powerful the Primus of the Sea are. A number of our soldiers had the misfortune of getting caught up in the skirmish. The Lassie truly have no regard for the value of human life. The Dominion is slowly but surely getting back on its feet thanks to the work of a few cadets. Well, we're doing our part to help, but I think we really owe it to Class 0. We may lose our memories of the dead, but you always remember how it feels to take someone's life that haunts you. If only the crystal let us forget that pain. You don't think everyone in... I'm trying to remember how the game said this. I can't remember. It was not how I was pronouncing it, Larisha. Everyone in Lorica died in the ultimate blast, do you? No, of course not. Loricans are resilient people. They must have been at least a few survivors. I can't believe they expect me to turn in a tactics assignments at a time like this. Being a trainee sure is hard work. Well, it won't be so hard if you learn to submit your homework on time. Just don't come crying to me when they expel you. Yeah, I can't believe you're getting all worked up over some measly report. We cadets are usually away on missions, and they still expect us to finish our assignments. Ever since Sid Alstein took over as Commander-in-Chief, the Empire has implemented a ton of new policies to strengthen their military forces. He's up to something. Whatever he's plotting, I'm sure it's no good. That Sid Alstein is a bad man. It's simply dreadful. I should be happy we only had to treat a few injuries, but that's just because only a handful survived, Kupo. Every Kupo else was vaporized in the clash between the Lassie. Oh, how in Orience did I end up with so much work to do? Good day, Cadet. Where can we take you today? Togareth was destroyed? Kupo? No, that's preposterous. Certainly, there must have been some sort of error, Kupo. See, all the NPCs around here are still talking about Togareth. Even though I've done another mission since then. That wasn't like an optional mission, was it? I don't think it was. There really wasn't much, I don't want to say there wasn't much importance to it. But nothing really notable happened during it. We just set some bombs and left. Right, and I guess they went off. And we took back that village. And then we got a cutscene with Sid afterwards, right? I don't even fucking know. I can't help feeling the commandant doesn't understand a word I say. Are you sure he hasn't gone senile or something? Wait, I thought the crystal was supposed to erase our memories of the dead once they die. Then again, maybe it only works for painful thought. I mean, no one's sad to lose a Lassie. Lassies supplement once they complete their focus, immortalizing crystal, and in our hearts. The commuter shuttles are flying again, and the service is even better than before. I'm not surprised. They should have switched over to a private contractor a long time ago. The support classes used to be evaluated purely on the performance in the field, but I have a feeling they're going to start judging us on how well we assist Class 0. It makes sense, doesn't it? Like it or not, the future of the Dominion is riding on them. Don't feel so bad though. Being the heroes and everything, supporting from the sidelines is equally important to the success of the mission. Still can't believe that Larisha is gone, where people spent years building cities and developing their own culture, and all of that simply vanished in the blink of an eye. It's amazing they did rely on any sort of magic to build their castles. It's amazing they didn't rely on any sort of magic to build their castles either. I can just imagine how romantic it would have been to walk down those candlelit corridors. The feeble and spineless have no place among the noble ranks of Class 1st. We fight not for survival, but for glory, Kupo. I heard that the Empire's Majestic armor have various functions that differ between models. Yeah, it sounds like they're crafting the machines to catch each pilot's individual skills. I hope this war ends before I receive marching orders. I don't want to go. Our class is made up of some of the most talented healers in the Dominion, but not even our best and brightest are able to bring back the dead. I feel like I've read that one before. I don't know about you, but I'm getting kind of sick of seeing Class 0 all the time. But until a few weeks ago, they were a total mystery. But now they're everywhere. Yeah, it's pretty hard to maintain that air of mystery when they're constantly prancing around on the front lines. I don't think they're much of a secret weapon. When they're constantly out in the open, they're practically giving the Empire all the data they need to develop an anti-Class 0 device. The capes we wear aren't some sort of fashion statement. They're a functional piece of a uniform we shall wear with dignity. That's right, they analyze our biological data and provide information on how to treat injuries we incur in the field. Wow, I always thought you wore them because they look stylish. Those capes are even cooler than I thought. See? This is why you go around and you talk to all the NPCs. You find out important information like that. You never know when you're gonna bump into some important information. Some important lore. Do you think they'll let me choose my class when I become a cadet? I want to join Class 7. Their pink capes are so cute. Apparently that crazy Kazusa is up to his old tricks again. Why wouldn't the administration step in and put a stop to his experiments? What he's doing is unethical. Yeah, even we trainees know what a weirdo he is. They say that once he's got his eye on you, it's already too late.
Kubo?
Kububo, you haven't heard anything unusual about my class, have you, Kubo?
Kubo?
Hey, Class 0, you've got impeccable timing. I've got a little favor to ask of you, but don't tell anyone about it, okay? Look, I know it's not the most glamorous job in the world, but someone's got to do it. I don't think I'm going to be able to do it, because I'm not going to go out my way that much to do that. People say we should just deploy our LSC against the Empire, but have LSC even actually taken part in mortal conflicts? But have LSC ever actually taken part in mortal conflicts? As far as I could tell, they couldn't give a flying flan about us humans. Now that we have Class 0 supporting us, the top brass have been completely restructuring their military operations. With you guys taking the lead, the trick will be determining how to effectively employ the legions. It's incredible to think that so much of Orient's history is contained within these walls. I can't believe some of these documents are centuries old. You needn't overexert yourself searching for the right book. When the time comes, the book you need will simply fall into your lap. My sister is in class first, and she's practically top of her class. Me, on the other hand, well, I'm neither of those things. It's hard to believe we're even related. I see Class 0 is just as active as ever. Most of my classmates are still pretty salty that you've stolen their glory, but don't worry, I like you guys anyway. Apparently we've learned next to nothing about the Imperial Arms Factory. Sounds to me like the guys in Section 4 are slacking. They say that anyone who dares enter the enormous tower over the Ebon never makes it out alive. You don't really believe that, though, do you? Have you run into any fantastic beasts in your travels? Fantastic Beasts? The movie? You wouldn't have any idea where to find some, would you? Sorry, I've been bitten with monster mania. What I wouldn't give to see a rare creature with my own two eyes. Did this game predict Fantastic Beasts? Actually, I'm not sure which came out first, this game originally or the movie. According to our intel, Magitech armor isn't the only thing the Empire is producing at their arms factory. Makes sense to me. They have to manufacture all their guns somewhere, right? Dude-Man is not in here. The infiltration of Iska. After careful consideration, Dominion Central Command produced a promising strategy. Establish a base of operations at Iska and use it as a foothold for reclaiming the region. The Dominion chose Iska not only because it occupied a key location, but because of the aqueducts beneath the town. According to the commandant, a special task force could infiltrate the waterways and detonate magicite to destroy the subterranean dynamos. From there, the legions could swoop in and overtake the town while the Imperial troops scrambled to get their power back on. However, the legions were not properly trained nor equipped to carry out such a highly specialized mission. Thus, Central Command deployed a group of cadets to invade the underground aqueducts of Iska. The entire operation went exactly according to plan. The cadets infiltrated the waterways without incident, placed and detonated the magicite, and created the diversion necessary for the legions to move in and capture the town.
Your Excellency, a report from the O9. They have located the target in Lorica. Activated number 3.
That's how you pronounce it.
Estimated to be under our full control by 1100 tomorrow morning.
So, it's finally come. Inform Kuhn.
Pyromans.
Yeah, I wonder if we'll see Kunmi again. I feel like we will. Get a face reveal. Maybe she can become my new Wafu. Well, I guess this will always just show
Well,
the character you're playing as currently.
Go on in.
Because I was not her when I first did this. When I first initiated this cutscene, I was not playing as 7. But I'm playing as 7 now. Watching this cutscene, so I guess it, you know, it's gonna have 7 in the cutscene. Yeah, we just have 1 of 4 pieces of information for Kunmi. Golem. The eponymous Eidolon of the Golem class, the slow Sentinel more than makes up for its abysmal speed with its incredibly high defenses. Second in military summonings only to Ifrit, Golem can easily withstand even the most powerful enemy assault. In spite of its high deployment rate, however, Golem rarely sees action on the battlefield. Instead, the Dominion legions employ this Eidolon to guard strongholds and other key military facilities. Heavy Gunner. The enhanced armor these troopers wear does not indicate any sort of special status. Rather, these gunners are issued the same gear as super soldiers, but of necessity. The high-caliber heavy machine guns they wield are inoperable in the hands of a common soldier. The guns themselves are known as Type-0 17mm rotary cannons, multi-barrel machines, nearly 10 times more powerful than standard issue rifles. Once they run out of ammunition, though, operators are left completely vulnerable while they reload their weapons. Shock Trooper. The prototype 42 Sentinel shields these troopers employ were invented not long after the onset of war, capable of deflecting the Dominion spells and just as durable as a Magitech armor's frontal shields. The P-42 Sentinels were mass-produced and distributed before they received an official military sanction, hence prototype. Shock Troopers are unable to wield firearms single-handedly and instead fight using the Type-42 Thunder Hatchet, moving in to strike at close range. Colossus. The current base of the Imperial fleet Colossus was originally designed as a new, heavily armored MA that could hold its own against the Dominion's powerful Eidolons. Development on the S-342 armored terrain MA began in the year 837, 5 years before the onset of war, and the Empire officially sanctioned the Colossus soon after combat began. The 203mm cannon built into the MA's left arm provides more than twice the firepower of previous mechs in the Imperial fleet. But the Colossus's fire control system cannot properly aim while the mech is in motion. Although true victory over Rubrum's beasts of war ultimately proved impossible, the Empire's Colossus fleet managed to drive back its opponents through sheer force of numbers, a feat the warrior never accomplished. Martinet. Loosely modeled after the imposing Imperial dreadnoughts, this compact battle droid was designed to emulate the offensive capabilities of a human soldier at a fourth of the cost of outfitting a single trooper. However, although the Martinet's firepower proved more than sufficient, its mobility and AI left much to be desired, perhaps in part because it was built from second-hand parts. Thus, the Type-37 automated battle droid was relegated to a supporting role in the Imperial fleet, deployed en masse to potential hotspots in order to preemptively wear down enemies before they engage the main forces. Panjandrum? Panjandrum. Troubled by the Martinet's lack of firepower, Militesi scientists set out to develop a new droid capable of defending the Empire's key strategic locations. What they created was an amalgam of tritium, and parts from scraped Martinets. The Panjandrum, simple in design and thus ideal for large-scale production, the Panjandrum serves one function: to halt an enemy assault by any means necessary, including self-destruction. This trend was first sanctioned as the Type-37 Automated Battle Droid 2.0 on the cusp of the Great War and employed in combat shortly thereafter. However, because the Panjandrum was designed as a single-use weapon, the fleet was expended rather quickly, and only a few machines remained in the aftermath. Ankheg. This venomous vermin resembles the Hunlegs in both appearance and nature. However, the Ankheg spits a toxic acid to poison its victims, making it infinitely more dangerous than its more common counterpart. Flame Fan. This monster's soft, jiggly body functions as a shock absorber, negating all physical damage. The Flame Fan attacks by unleashing a fiery shockwave or by chomping down on an enemy. The wise assailant would dodge the Flame Fan's charge and retaliate with a powerful ice-based attack in order to slay the slime. The kingdom employs their own Flame Fans known as creme brulee, superpowered jellies trained to maneuver and assault with great speed than their common counterparts. Scientists have also discovered an even larger breed of Flame Fan they have dubbed the Inferno. Electric Flan. This jiggly fiend withstands any physical assault with ease and absorbs all lightning spells. Like the Ice Flan, however, the Electric Flan is also weak to flame-based attacks, so those who find themselves faced with one of these creatures are advised to shock it into submission with a fire spell or two. The Concordians refer to this creature as the Gâteau Chocolat and have recruited its brethren into their ranks as shock troopers in the most literal sense. Rumors have surfaced of an enormous subspecies of electric flan known as Kukulkan, but none in the Dominion have been able to confirm this information. I'm so thankful our ancestors had the foresight to pass on their knowledge to us in print. In times like these, we would do well to heed the wise words they left behind. If I had to choose, I would rather specialize in curative magic instead of offensive magic. Pussy.
Kupo?
No, I'm joking. Bro, bro! Bro, our CO is always flying off the handle, Kupo. But my dudes are excellent at talking him down. So it's all good, Kupo.
Kupo?
What a chill, awesome Moogle. Who else from Class 2nd is getting deployed on the next mission? Don't tell me you'll be the only one marching. I wish I could tell you either way, but I have no idea. The administration barely tells us anything about other cadets' missions. Not even about our classmates. They say that the future of the Dominion is in our hands, to be shouldered with so much responsibility and both exciting and terrifying at the same time. You expect me to believe that you've actually seen the fabled Nox Suzaku? We received plenty of reports about unidentified crafts, but this seems too far-fetched. Huh? Unless we find a way to obtain reliable intel, I fear that not even Class 0 will be able to help. We have received so much false intel lately that we are clueless regarding the situation in Malise. The Empire's counterintelligence agency is more competent than we anticipated.
At ease.
Don't expect any help out there. Dependence only makes you vulnerable.
At ease. At ease. At ease.
Be prepared to retreat in a pinch. I will provide backup when possible, but ultimately, only you can save yourselves.
Are you going to the battlefield? Are you going to the battlefield? Are you going to the battlefield? Are you going to the battlefield?
The doctor's pets.
Class 0, there's something I'd like you to do for me, and I expect your compliance is in the matter, unless you'd rather be charged with insubordination. Excellent. It's a long northward trek to North Tugarath, so be sure to keep your wits about you. I'm sure the great Dr. Al-Rashia would be devastated if you fell prey to those Imperial buzzards on your way.
The doctor's pets.
Kupo?
How is Machina doing, Kupo? You better be thankful to have a cadet as talented as him at your side. I just wish he could have stayed in Class 2nd forever, Kupo.
Good work.
Well met, Class 0. My name is Kasumi. Takanami is currently out on special orders, so direct all of your queries regarding your upcoming missions to me. Let me know when your preparations are complete, and I will draw up orders for you. There is a chance I might even be providing backup for you out there in the field.
Good work.
Here are your mission's orders. Central Command determines that the Empire's new Magitech armor poses a significant threat to Dominion strategy. After much deliberation, the Consortium of 8 resolves to dispatch a special task force to the Militesi capital of Ingram. Class 0 receives orders to destroy the factory and R&D facility responsible for producing the new prototype. If you are ready to march, I can have you deployed immediately. Nah, not yet. We have a number of other Eidolons here at Academia, but sorcery keeps them under lock and key. If you prove yourself in the field, you might be convinced to grant you. They might be convinced to grant you summoning permission. At ease, Cadet. Have you been earning SPP? You know me. Get down with SPP. Damn it! I'm so sorry, Rem.
What's up?
Rumor has it that Sid Alstein is pretty quick to step in and grab the reins after the old Emperor mysteriously went missing one day. How convenient. Yeah, you're telling me.
What?
How does shit like that slide? Like, how does Sid get away with that at all? Who knows? It might not have been Sid. The game could just be trying to fool me on that one. Maybe it wasn't Sid who was behind it at all. Alright, important character, let's go ahead and do your shit.
An Imperial military parade?
That insignia. That must be the Imperial Marshal Sid Alstein.
Alstein, got it. Hopefully.
Our empire recently delivered a crippling blow to Rubrum and completely vanquished the Lorican Alliance. These are but the first steps to an even greater goal. We can no longer cling to the old order with its outdated customs if we ever hope to achieve true progress. Going forward without fear of change is what makes a true citizen of Milites. Countrymen, take up your arms and open the path to a new order. We, the Militesi Empire, become Agito, the hand that guides Orients.
Barking like the dogs they are.
He must be using the name of Agito to claim dominance over Orients.
I'm appalled to see so many people celebrating our reclamation of the Rubrum region. We should be embarrassed that we allowed the enemy to encroach on our land in the first place.
What's the matter?
Frankly, we should put all festivities on hold until we have successfully returned both Iska and Moreau to Dominion control.
Why not take a break every now and then?
What?
Rumor has it that Sid Alstein was pretty quick to step in, and you've already read this, haven't you? And I'm sure Sid will be more than happy to hand over control once the Emperor returns from his mysterious vacation to the Concordian coast. Did he vanish or did he go on vacation?
What?
Both. I get it.
Hey.
Class First was regarded as the most formidable cadet until in the Dominion. Class First was regarded as the most formidable cadet unit in Dominion until Class Zero stepped on the scene. Do you think they're jealous? I highly doubt it. Class Zero may be special, but so is Class First. They're a group of hand-picked elite cadets. If anything, Class Zero should be the jealous ones. I wonder how many dragons the Concordians have under their command. I'd wager somewhere in the thousands, maybe even tens of thousands. Regardless of the number, they're a force to be reckoned with. Sure, but come on, there's no way Concordia has complete control over those things. I mean, dragons are still monsters after all, right? Do the Empire's crystal jammers only function when a white tigerless sea is at the controls? I don't think so. Quinme was activating the one in the arena, but the other one was apparently being operated by humans. Have you ever encountered a Doblacorn in the wild? I've heard they're pretty tough customers. No, but even one beast alone is powerful enough to demolish a building. If you run into a whole herd, you'd better run for your life. Everybody's weapon has an attack of 8 except for Rem.
What is it?
A lot of kids around here look up to Rem and Machina. Glad to have them on our side. Those two are always looking out for each other. I admire that.
What's up?
Malit sure is proud of that crystal jammer of theirs. Too bad it's useless against us.
Don't forget to train.
If they do us, if if they do use the oh my god, why can't I read? If they do use the jammer again, before we can even think about destroying it, our first priority will have to be getting Machina and Rem to safety.
Help you? We can do it.
Have you already visited the Alto Crystarium? We are the only ones allowed to access the facility, so it might be a nice idea to take advantage of it.
What is it?
We are a rather special bunch, but Class 12 is also quite special. I mean that in the good way, of course. Yes, they're unique.
Is something the matter?
I feel like this guy's always in these. But this is 9, right?
Hey, you eat yet?
Hey, we're all supposed to forget people when they die, right? There's still something I don't get, yo. The crystal erases the dead from our minds, but it's not like they just disappear into thin air. There are guys I can't recall for the life of me, but sometimes the memory's still there, just fuzzy. Other times, I'll hear someone's name and even think, hey, I remember talking to that dude. Or, wait, isn't that the chick I hit on after class that one day? Yo. The problem is, no matter how hard I rack my brain, I can't remember what we talked about. Maybe we don't lose our memories of the dead, but instead lose our memories with the dead, yo. What a great insight there, Knight. I guess it doesn't make a difference what people remember about you when you die. Memories probably don't mean much in the afterlife, yo.
Hey, you eat yet?
Another ace stream. Maybe I'll just rest my eyes for a second.
Hey, we meet again.
Were you able to see your brother today?
Yeah,
You don't look very happy, though. Did you get in a fight?
you're sharp.
I thought you two were really close.
Siblings are usually nothing but a nuisance. We'll get angry at each other and sometimes even want to hit each other.
That's not what you were saying the last time we met.
Sure it is. Remember? I said the bond between brothers is awkward.
I see. Well, I suppose getting into fights at your age can be awkward.
I'm a low-ranking foot soldier. He's an elite cadet. We'll have our disagreements.
Are you jealous of him?
No. It's more like I feel sorry for myself. I want to accomplish more in my career. So I can tell my brother, I'm proud of you and everything you've accomplished. But you can be proud of your big brother as well.
We're going out on a mission soon.
Hmm?
If I asked you to, would you lend us a hand?
What are you talking about? But you're an elite cadet. Only the best of the best in the military can work with you. Putting a nobody like me on a mission with you is out of the question.
What if it weren't? Would you fight at our side?
Are you offering me charity?
No, nothing like that. It's just that it's my first mission. And I'd like to work with someone I know.
Whether it's with you or anyone else, I'll fight for the Dominion. And for my brother's future. As long as I breathe air.
I see. Patch things up with your brother. These days, you never know how much time you have.
I know. But it's not that simple. I have my pride. That's what it's like to be brothers.
Dude, you're getting way too deep with me. I just met you, dude.
Huh?
You shouldn't sleep out here. You'll catch cold.
Were you having a dream of some sort?
A dream?
Yes. I couldn't make anything out, but you were talking in your sleep.
I can't remember.
I see. Well, essentially, when we speak of dreams, we're actually referring to the synchronization of brainwaves and
Oh, before I forget, Ace, Rem was looking for you. Let's go find her.
Trey is definitely 30 years old.
What?
What is it?
What?
Does Machina seem a little out of it lately? Or am I just overthinking things?
You okay?
Then again, I guess going off on as many missions as we do is bound to drag your spirits down.
Hey.
To think a Militeschi spy weaseled their way into a group room undetected. Yeah, I keep hearing about this spy. I'm not seeing anything about it though. This asshole again. My, if it isn't Class 0. You see, I've spent quite some time poring through countless documents in search of an artifact set to amplify the owner's magical abilities exponentially. As it were, my research had led me straight to the one you referred to as Mother, was it? I simply must behold it with my own two eyes as part of my scholarly pursuit, mine. Well, make yourself useful and stand watch while I have a look around her office. Especially since I'm playing this Ace here, who's definitely a mommy's boy. Now, you need not glare at me with such open apprehension. I simply intend to satisfy my intellectual curiosity. So, do you see any harm in that?
My goodness.
Okay. Let me see. No, not in here. Perhaps over... Oh my, what sort of person would hold onto such a thing? I was unable to locate the artifact in question. A most lamentable outcome indeed. How foolish of me to expect the doctor to leave something so precious unguarded. I relish a good challenge, however, and I hereby resolve to find the article I seek. Why not just ask her, you say? And here I thought I was the foolish one. Well, after thorough analysis, I concluded the probability of her acquiescing to my requests was nigh non-existent, but I suppose the doctor's pets cannot comprehend such difficulties.
My goodness.
Where in the Orients could she have hidden this magnificent little artifact?
My goodness.
At ease, Cadet. I am pleased to see you return safely from the operation at Iska. In these violent times, we must be thankful for every life spared. There you are. I've been looking all over for you kids. You see, I have a favor to ask, one of a rather confidential nature. I probably have one of them. All according to plan. Your cooperation in this matter is greatly appreciated. Do keep in mind that the type of Phantoma harvested depends on the element of the spell used to subjugate the target. I guess I don't. I guess I do not have one. Damn. I wish I could just teleport to all these things at any portal. I wish I didn't have to go back here just to go to another area. The further our territory expands, the vaster our inventory will grow. If you want to see our shelves stocked wall to wall, then we'll need your help in restoring trade. According to intel, the Empire's arms factory is a massive facility.
Yes?
I know that, Kate. You must be from Class 0.
Yes?
Who are you?
Yes?
Hi.
Central Command assigning important missions can be interpreted as a sign of their trust. Surely nothing could be more motivating than the administration acknowledging one's abilities.
How may I enlighten you?
They may bestow us with the moniker of cadet, but we are ultimately no more than their pawns of administration. And, as I understand it, they are not terribly fond of pawns who think too much.
Hi.
Wow. What a big dude.
Sink. You know that it's not polite to make comments on people's physical attributes out loud.
What? But I remember Seiss once told me, anyone can see that you're flaky.
What? Well, the bond between those in Class 0 is special, and essentially what that means is...
I don't mind at all.
Uh-oh! You hurt me? I'm sorry.
I'm not angry.
Even so, there's no excuse for saying what we said.
Why does this guy look
Please forgive
cross-eyed?
our rudeness.
Your apology is accepted. I am Reed.
I'm Sink. This is Trey. Nice to meet you.
Man, am I gonna pronounce any name right in this whole game?
Lorican blood runs through my veins. That is the reason I am such a big dude.
Lorica? Wait, didn't Lorica...
Yes, it has fallen to the Empire.
Milites must pay for what it has done. Let us work together to avenge your homeland.
I'm sorry, but I have no interest in vengeance. I fight to stop the bloodshed, and for the future of those I care about. That is all.
Wow, this guy's kinda cool.
Yes. He has strong convictions.
Can I help you?
Sink definitely wants to fuck this dude. You know how everybody used to say that we were a bunch of no-good freaks? Well, now they're signing a different. Now they're singing a different tune. Everyone's singing the Class 0 song.
Hello.
Now that everybody's seen how tough we are, I bet they're all super jealous and stuff. We're all gonna be agito, and you're not. Nanny nanny boo boo.
Can I help you?
How may I enlighten you? Hi. How may I enlighten you?
Oh, and that dude is just gone now. With the absurd amount of knowledge he gives us, that Arcio must fancy himself some sort of professor. Doesn't he realize we don't have time for that? Our class is currently developing a more advanced magic defense system. Urbum's magic shields just won't cut it anymore. Turgrath was designed to be the strongest fortress of all, and yet it was easily overtaken by the Empire, only to be demolished in an instant by two Lassie. Koopa, quite ironic, no? Excellent work. No wonder the doctor thinks so highly of you kids. Take this as a token of my thanks. Shock shield. Alright, I'm gonna end this one here. Until next time.